All right, Pro Dumpster Diver back at it again. So this is actually pretty good. I had a phone call in a little bit when I was recording. So what we're doing today is absolutely simple. I have a bunch of these, okay? Now, these are actually gold-plated boards that I've had for some time. I have two different boxes of these, okay? I have something that looks like this, okay? And I have another smaller piece, which kind of looks like this, right? So these are basically just the smaller versions of that. They don't take that long to actually go into plate, okay? So what we're doing today is we're going to reverse electroplate this and see how long it takes. The good part is it only takes a few seconds. That's it. It only takes a few seconds. What we have here is a new setup from the previous video. We had an all clear, more ceramic, it was a ceramic part that was actually part of a slow cooker, so we use that. This one here is actually all glass. It's going to retain good heat. And right now inside of it, we have our sulfuric acid, we have our lead sinker, we have it connecting to our negative with our alligator clip to actually keep it up and keep it to the top. And then the other wire is actually going out to the positive alligator clip, which we're actually going to connect here. All right, and that's what we have. Now, one of the things when you're reverse electroplating is it's good to do it outside or absolutely good to have a fan next to you. So I have a fan, okay, let me show you. I have my little fan here. I'm not going to turn it on now because it's going to make a bit of noise, okay? So we have our fan there. I'm going to put this up, okay? And what we're going to do is we're actually going to connect this in and see how long it takes. So we have all of this that's full of gold, and we're going to go ahead and dip it in and see how long it takes. I'd probably give it about 5 seconds. Full of gold. Ready? Boom. It's going to go in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you're going to see a bit of smoke basically coming up right now. We're going to dip it out and see. Look at that. Just like that, right? So there's still gold by the alligator clip because this part wasn't dipping inside of it. This part was dipping inside of it. And you can actually end up seeing the color change there, okay? So we're going to dip this in right now for another 2 seconds and basically just pull it out. Okay, just like that, let the sulfuric acid drip down. And what we're going to do is we're going to flip it. Okay, we're going to take this, we're going to flip. Oh, look at that. We have some gold that didn't get a chance to go through just yet. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to flip it right now. It kind of looks like an arrow if you can actually see it. And we're going to dip it in this way and actually leave it in for about 10 seconds. Okay, we want to do that. We want that to basically go through the gold itself, okay? And you'll actually see a little bit of a cutoff of where it actually continued. And that right there is what it is. That's the cutoff, okay? So this part here has our gold, and there's no more gold here at all, as you can basically see. No more gold anywhere, okay? And remember, PPE is very important. You want to make sure you're using gloves, okay? I'm going to dip this part in just like that, just to remove this part here. I want to get rid of that right there. That's our gold that has to basically come off. And look at that. It's slowly coming off. It's taking time. That one might have had a bit more of heavy plate. And look at that. It's slowly but surely going up. Dip it out. Boom. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to end up putting that into a bucket of water. Okay, I'm going to do another piece for you guys to actually show. This is what we call an L bracket piece. This here has an L, so when it comes back, I have to put the clip on this. We're going to go ahead, put this inside, and let it sit there. Don't let this stuff go in for 2 minutes, 10 minutes. Don't do that because the sulfuric acid in the container is going to heat up. Remember, the more you reverse electroplate the same basin of sulfuric acid, the more it heats up. You don't want it to get too hot, okay? Our gold there is gone. We're going to take it. We're going to flip it over. We're going to connect it here. And then we're going to dip it in. Okay, we're going to dip that in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And dip it out. And look at that. Our gold is coming off. It is taking time. We're going to go ahead and leave it. Let it go off right there. And let it go off. Let it dip there. All right, and that is good. Now, most of you would basically ask, hey, John, what do you do after it right now? Well, I'm actually going to go ahead and show you, okay? So after that's done, and I've gotten all the boards and the gold off, I'm going to put it into a bucket of water, right? I have a bucket of water down there. I let it sit there for about maybe 10 minutes, okay? And then what we're going to end up doing is we're going to take this here and put it into a bucket of water and let it sit there for about a day or two. All right, I'm going to come out. Yeah, like that's a whole box, 2 boxes I got to do. Now, what do we actually have here? I'm going to show you. This bucket down here, okay, is where I would put my sulfuric acid that I reverse electroplated and put it with water and let it sit there overnight. And then when overnight is actually done, I'm going to come over here the very next day, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my 2 buckets. I explained this to you guys beforehand about what I actually do, even where I got the buckets from, which was Walmart. Once you have that, you're going to get yourself a nice little measuring cup. I got this one at the thrift store. And what we're going to do is we are going to dip in here, okay? And we're going to take some of this. It's our reverse electroplate with sulfuric acid and water. And we're going to put this in here just like that, and we're going to filter it out. What we're looking for is all of that. Now the good part is sometimes you can reverse electroplate it so good that you actually have gold pieces coming off of this. We want all the brown and the black. Now when you're outside doing this, be careful because you'll have leaves fly into it, so be very, very careful. Okay, if you have to filter this stuff 2 to 3 times, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with filtering that 2 to 3 times. Do what you guys got to do. Also, make sure you have enough filters. That's the one thing I did want to say right now. Make sure you have enough filters. If you don't think you have enough filters, go to Staples and get them. They have the larger ones that will actually end up working for you that are very, very good. Okay, as you can see here, I'm pouring this in through the filters. And what that will do is that will filter out everything. Now, the rest of it is going to be sulfuric acid and just water that's been filtered through. You want to keep doing that and doing that twice. What I'm going to do is once I filtered out all of this bucket water in here, and it's in both of them, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to filter it again, and that'll be the last one there, okay? And what you want to do is you want to have a container full of filters that have run through the reverse electroplated gold. Okay, it's a beautiful day today, and that's what we basically do. Okay, that's how we reverse electroplate those pieces there. All right, I'll see you guys. Put them to diver out.